guys, so it's time here to do a quick little comparison of the performance between the Nexus 5X on the left and the 6P. A lot of people have been asking to see here if it's worthwhile to spend a bit more for the 6P, and on face value I would say yes, you know, straight away, but obviously some people are on a tighter budget, so we can see here if you can get a good experience on the 5X in terms of the performance. I'm going to start them off here by shooting them both down at the same time and then starting them both up here. Both of them are up to date with the latest Android and the apps, etc. So you can see the 6P does shut down a little bit quicker here about the booting up. So strangely enough, the Nexus was a bit quicker to go into the loading screen, which is very nice. It'd be quite a shocker if it booted up first. I think the Nexus is going to boot up. No. Well, that doesn't help if I say the Nexus is going to boot up when they're both Nexus. But strangely enough, the 5X will boot up quicker here. Both of them have the encryption all set as default. You know, I don't mess around with these things, just like to use them as the manufacturer intended, pretty much. So basically, you can see here, we are set up quite similar on both of them. You can also keep an eye out on the battery. I have put a battery indicator, so we're starting off 37% versus 64% on both of them, so they should have enough juice to get through this. And we can see, wow, they look different. Let's just double check here. So maybe something to do with the new Play Store. You can see everything's up to date, so you know that is strange how Uber looks different. Maybe it's something to do with like the Marshmallow integration, who knows. But nevertheless, you could carry on here. Instagram, Tinder, Vortex. So 6P coming back now after a very good start from the 5X. About the same on Wish. 6P again. And 6P again. 6P that little bit quicker there. Dialer. 6P just a little bit quicker, I think, and that was very close. Maybe the 6P, but very imperceivable. We do also have YouTube. So maybe the picture's loaded quicker here on the left, so we're going to give that to the 5X. Very nice. We do have as well calculator. About the same. Battery monitor, and about the same. What about the maps here? So just going to start this up. And you can see here how they compare. So you know what, I want to go to Barbados for a nice day out. So maybe a little bit quicker here to resolve that search. And again, but still, you know, very quick here on the Nexus 5X. You can see maybe the picture's loading a bit quicker though on the right. In fact, I don't want to go to Barbados. I want to go to where do I want to go to? I want to go to Hong Kong. Let's go to Hong Kong. If I could spell it. Go. So a little bit quicker here again on the right, if you ask me. Can we get some directions? No route found, not surprised. So you can see here, I think the Nexus 6P is that a little bit faster, but we're talking nanoseconds here. And then the pictures look like they're loading about as fast now on the 5X as well, pretty much. So very comparative there, if you ask me. We do also have some games. Should open up something here. Both of them take a while here. Well, the Nexus 6P has gone ahead. That's what I wanted to see. I don't need to play the game. And also Lara Croft goal. I think the screen, you can definitely see a difference here. Wow. I think this may be because I've not opened it up on the 6P yet, so that could be the reason why it opens up a bit quicker here. But generally I think the 6P is a little bit dominant, but the Nexus isn't too far behind at the end of the day. Which I think the Nexus did actually do quite well at first, so that is good to know if you can only get the 5X. One area where I think the 6P will dominate is probably when it comes to the web browsing here. It's been very strong so far. And no response whatsoever there on the Nexus 5X. And again, straight in there here. And again, you can see the Snapdragon 810, very good here for the rendering. I did miss the link then. Let's try that again. So you can see again, you know, the 6P, if you like your web browsing, it's the phone to get, bro. We can have a look at the multitasking on both of them. So I have noticed like 1 or 2 reloads here on Marshmallow now and again with the 6P, but the Nexus 5X seems to reload quite a lot. But you can definitely see here, you know, both of them are very comparable so far. Maybe the 6P a little bit faster to recover when it does reload, but I think both of them could be improved here nevertheless. You can see, so the Nexus does quite well with 2 gigs of RAM, obviously managing its resources quite well, but I think if you want the multitasking speed here, the Nexus 6P is the slightly faster one. Also, I didn't check out the camera quick shortcut 321. So sometimes it goes to lock screen for some reason, which is probably a bug. Let's try that again. Quicker here on the right when it does work. So I think you can see here, I haven't gone back into the game. Let's just try that quite quick. Go. Quicker here. And so both of them kept it in memory, you know, but I think it's because I've not gone into this fully yet. But if you want my opinion, I think the Nexus 5X will do you good if you buy it. It'll get the job done. But I think what Google really needed to take on like the iPhone was something like the 6P here, something premium, something that comes, with this latest software, etc. So I would implore on you, if you can manage it, stretch for the 6P at the end of the day. It's a better all-around build, better screen, front-facing speakers, etc. I think the battery will be better as well, although I might have to test that to find that out. But then again, as I said, the 5X, if you like your one-handed use, you will get on quite well with the phone. It does the job. But to me, it doesn't feel like a phone which is worth like $350. I think that you should wait a while to see if Google lowers the price because of the high demand for the 6P. Maybe it'll come down to 200 to 300, which is what it's really, bringing to the table. For $350, you could get some very nice phones in that range. So, yeah, just a quick little video here. Well, not so quick, but I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.